We've heard it before. A story that goes something like this. A teenager sits alone in his room at night. He has just finished his dinner, and now he is alone in the dark with his laptop watching horror videos. Suddenly, the lights begin to flicker. He pays it no mind, figures it's just a power fluctuation, but then his screen glitches. A new video pops into his feed, one he didn't upload, and he certainly didn't click on it, yet somehow it begins playing. It's a grainy old film with a low-quality audio track. The video is titled, "Warning, do not watch this if you're alone." He laughs, thinking how ridiculous. What could possibly happen to him if he watches a horror video at night alone in his room? But then the video starts. It shows a person standing in an empty room illuminated by a single light source, their face obscured by the shadow cast by the brim of a hat pulled low over their eyes. They turn slowly towards the camera, revealing a pale, gaunt face with hollowed-out eyes and a twisted smile stretched unnaturally wide across their face. And then they do something that makes our protagonist sit up and take notice. They reach out a hand towards the camera and beckon for him to come closer. Closer, he can't help himself. He leans forward, mesmerized by what he's seeing. As the video continues, more details become apparent. We see that the room is sparsely furnished. Just a bed, a desk, a chair, a mirror hanging on the wall. The man walks towards the mirror, still beckoning for our protagonist to follow him. He does. What's happening on screen begins to happen in the room with our protagonist. The lights flicker and dim. The room grows colder. The man in the mirror turns around, revealing his back and the twisted text branded onto his skin. It reads, "The one who watches becomes the watched." Just as the man in the mirror turns back around, revealing once again only his hat and the beckoning hand, our protagonist jumps, heart pounding, unsure of where he is or how he got there. And then the whispering voice echoes in the darkness. "Welcome, subscriber number 666. He screams, thrashing about, trying to find the source of the voice, but there's nothing there. His fingers brush against something cold and hard, a mirror. He runs to it, his reflection staring back. Empty. But as he turns away, he sees the gaunt face with the unnaturally wide grin behind him. He spins around, knocking over his desk lamp in the process. The room plunges into total darkness. He stumbles backwards, flailing wildly, desperate to escape the unseen presence behind him. He falls, knocking himself unconscious on the floor. When he wakes, he finds himself strapped to a chair, gagged, his hands and feet bruised and battered from being tied off with rough rope. He struggles against his bonds, panic rising within him. Where is he who did this to him? But as the memories of the previous night come flooding back, his eyes widen in horror as he realizes exactly where he is and what has just happened to him. The room is the same, the bed, the desk, the chair, the mirror, but it's different too. It's colder. The air is thick with the smell of decay. Something wet and slimy touches his leg. He looks down and recoils in disgust. It's a hand, skeletal, decaying, yet still moving, reaching, grasping. And then he hears the voice again, closer this time, whispering in his ear. "You subscribed, didn't you? You wanted to be found. Now I have you." The camera pans up to his face, capturing the raw terror in his eyes. He struggles against his bonds, but it's no use. The door opens and the man from the video steps through, his face illuminated by the light from outside. Our protagonist screams, trying to warn others, but no sound comes out. He is truly alone. This is the end. Are you brave enough to subscribe? If you don't, maybe it finds you instead.